Hello, this is a question from IGCSE paper from January 2021, and it is foundation level. So this is one of those questions that is based on, it's all about set theory. Quite often we see accompanying Venn diagrams, and sometimes when the numbers and the questions are in this kind of format, sometimes it's a bit, unless you've been taught what it means, it kind of looks a bit confusing. So here we go. This is the explanation for you. So at the top here, we've been given some sort of squiggly, okay? And then we've been given a set of numbers. What are those numbers? Well, that's what we call the universal set. That's the jargon. That's the technical word. However, basically what it means is those are the numbers that are available to you for this question. So if we were to perhaps draw a Venn diagram, if it was needed, say, then those are the only numbers that could be in, and you'd have a box, and every one of those numbers would be inside that box. Maybe they'd be inside one of the circles. Okay, trying to keep it as non-technical as I can. So we are told that A is a lot of odd numbers and B is multiples of 3, and again they're in this sort of brackets that shows they're a kind of set. Now these are a subset of this here. So when we're looking at all the odd numbers that for A, they are basically the odd numbers that are in here. Okay, so the odd numbers for A are, let's go through and pick the odd numbers out so we can list them. And I always think it's a good idea sometimes, even though it's not specifically asked you to list the numbers in A, do it anyway, so that at least you know what is available to you, okay? And that will help you later on when we have to look at these. So again, multiples of 3 would be, again, only from here. So the multiples of 3, if we go through, are 21, 24, and 27. So I'm just going to pop them there. Okay, so next it's asking us to list the members of the set A intersection B. I'm going to use intersection. Basically, this is A and B. So what numbers are in the set A and B? So we're just going to look here and we're going to say, well, okay, so 21 is common, yeah, and 27 is common. So A and B, sorry, the order of these obviously I hadn't quite sorted that. So A and B will be 21 and 27. Now, and this is where, even though it's not asking you to do a Venn diagram, just more as part of my sort of educating on this topic, this is where, if we had a Venn diagram and we were asked about this, and it's like the sort of sad face, it's the one that's in the middle. So A intersection B is the sort of the technical word, shall we say. So A union B. So that means A or B. So what numbers are in either A or B? Now, I haven't put the text box on here, but there's a quick question for you. Would A or B basically be this set here? Would it be all of those numbers? Would it be all of them? It wouldn't. Unless A and B contained all of the numbers from the beginning. Now you'll find that it's either got to be an odd number or a multiple of 3. So all of the numbers that are an odd number and a multiple of 3. Or sorry, terminology, change that. The numbers that are odd numbers or they are multiples of 3. So in other words, the things that would be left out are the numbers that are either even numbers, or are there any odd numbers that aren't multiples of 3? So would they be in there? But then where would they be on our set? So definitely we don't have any even numbers in here. unless it's a multiple of 3, in which case we've got the 24. So in terms of listing the numbers, we're just going to list any that are in here or here. And you'll notice that any duplication is taken out. So here you've got A has got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. B has got 3 numbers. But A union B, or A or B, does not have 8 numbers, does it? It only has 6. It's because some numbers occur in both. Now, that is why we use Venn diagrams to kind of look at the lowest common multiple and the highest common factor, because using the Venn diagrams, we can look at prime factors, we can do our prime factor tree, and we can put it into a Venn diagram, which is another video I've got recorded and available. So there we go. And what I'm also going to show you now, that last bit, my daughter just came in and she decided that the animation I needed was that one, this spinny round. So thank my daughter Caris for that. So yes, A or B is basically everything in A, B, and anything that's in both as well. If you go in to do A-level statistics, A-level maths, you get to look at the sort of the formulas and everything behind these in a little bit more detail. But this is only for GCSE up to foundational level in IGCSE. I lost my count then. Okay, so I'm going to stop this now and I am going to record some more videos. So keep your eye out and see what's coming up soon. All right, take care. Thank you. Bye-bye. He says as I'm just trying to find. I will do when I find my there we go.